Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kayleigh and I make English learning content. In today's video, I want to teach you some common verbs and prepositions in English. You can see some examples here. Worry about, listen to. Basically, in English, there are some verbs that need a preposition before an object or another verb. Now, the preposition doesn't change the meaning of the word itself, unlike a phrasal verb, where the preposition does change the meaning. But the main issue with these is that there are so many in English, and it is just a case of practicing and learning them. So I thought in today's class, I would teach you some of the most common verb and prepositional phrases that you may use or you may hear if you're traveling to a native country. So let's take a look at the first one. Okay, so arrive at somewhere or arrive in somewhere. So here you can see some examples. So we arrived at the train station. So we use the preposition at when we're talking about the end of a journey. I'll read it again. We arrived at the train station. So it's when we finish a journey from one place to another. Other common examples would be we arrived at the airport. We arrived at the bus station. We arrived at the mall, okay, or the shopping centre. So we use at, arrive at, when we talk about the end of a journey. But we use in when we're talking about a place where you will stay for a longer period of time. Look at the example. We arrived in Shanghai. We arrived in Shanghai. And we use in here because it's a place where we're going to stay for a period of time or even move to live there. So this is your examples for using arrive at and arrive in somewhere. Let's look at another one. Belong to somebody. Belong to somebody. Now this just means that something belongs to one person. For example, this classroom belongs to Kayleigh. It's my classroom. Let's take a look at some examples. The laptop belongs to me. The laptop belongs to me. It's my laptop. The laptop belongs to me. So we use the preposition to in this sentence. Here's another example. That book belongs to Sarah. That book belongs to Sarah. That book is Sarah's book. It belongs to her. So we always use to when we use belong. It belongs to somebody. Let's take a look at another one. Concentrate on something. Concentrate on something. Or concentrate on doing something. Okay, so in this example, we can use the ing in the sentence also. So concentrate just means to pay attention, to focus on what you're doing. Let's take a look at an example. I need to concentrate on my exam. So here, my exam is the something. I need to concentrate on my exam. But as I said, we can also use the ing version. Have a look. I concentrated on finishing my homework. So this is what we are doing. We are finishing my homework. I concentrated on finishing my homework. So we use the preposition on if we're talking about concentrating on something or doing something. Let's take a look at another one. Depend on something. Depend on something or somebody. Depend on means to trust somebody, okay? We ask them to help us. We know that they are going to do something for us. Let's take a look at an example. I depend on my mother to cook. I depend on my mother to cook. So this means that we know our mum will provide the food for us. I depend on my mother to cook. Another example, it depends on the weather. It depends on the weather. So this one here is talking about something. I'll give you an example. I can go to the beach if the weather is sunny. You can't go if it's raining. So you can say, well, it depends on the weather if I'll go to the beach or not, because we have to make sure that the weather is in good condition before we can go. It depends on the weather. I depend on my mother. Let's try another one. Explain something to someone. Now, in this example, the preposition is in between the sentence. So explain something to someone. Let's take a look at an example. My teacher explained verbs and prepositions to me. My teacher explained verbs and prepositions to me. So verbs and prepositions is the thing, and me is the one, the person in this sentence. My teacher explained verbs and prepositions to me. Let's try another one. Listen to something or listen to somebody. This is a very common verb and prepositional phrase that we use. Let's take a look at an example. I listen to the teacher carefully. I listen to the teacher carefully. So we use the preposition to here. I listen to the teacher carefully. I always listen to music. So in this case, music is something. I always listen to music. It's a very, very common expression that we use. Very common verb and prepositional phrase. Look at this one. Pay somebody for something. So pay means to give money. Pay somebody for something. Let's have a look at an example. I paid the waitress for the meal. So again, the preposition is in the middle of the sentence. I paid the waitress for the meal, because we need to put the person, somebody, the waitress, before the preposition in this sentence. And then we put the thing that we're paying for. Another example, he paid me for the coffee. He paid me for the coffee. So me in this sentence is the person, and the coffee is the thing they're paying for. Let's try another one. Wait for somebody or wait for something. So in this case, the preposition we use after wait is for. Wait for somebody, wait for something. Let's take a look at an example. We waited for the food to arrive. We waited for the food to arrive. We are waiting for you. We're waiting for you. Okay, so when we want to talk about waiting for somebody, we use the preposition for. Another one that is very common in the English language is worry about somebody or something. To worry about, to feel nervous, to be preoccupied, to be thinking about someone or something. Let's take a look at an example. Don't worry about the exam. Don't worry about the exam. You will pass. You will do very well. So don't worry about the exam. Don't feel nervous. Don't panic. I am worried about my sister. She looks sad. So again, worry, we use the preposition about. I am worried about my sister. So don't forget to use about if you use the verb worry with somebody or something. So let's try some questions to see if you remember what preposition needs to be included in the sentence. So here's the first one. He saw his friend when he arrived in the cinema. He saw his friend when he arrived in the cinema. So this sentence is showing when somebody has finished a journey. So which preposition do we need? Excellent. We need the preposition at, because in this sentence we're ending a journey. So we always use arrive and at for that sentence. He saw his friend when he arrived at the cinema. Let's try another one. I need to borrow money the bank next month. I need to borrow money the bank next month. So what preposition do we need here? Excellent. So we need to use the preposition from. Borrow from the bank next month. Good. Let's try another one. When we are young, we depend on our parents to take care of us, to look after us. So we depend on our parents. What preposition is missing here? Excellent. Depend on our parents. We rely on them, okay? We know that they will help us with these things. Let's try another one. He loves listening R&B music on his way to school. So which preposition do we use with listen? Excellent. He loves listening to R&B music on his way to school. Great. Let's try another one. That house belongs to my grandmother. That house belongs to my grandmother. Okay, so the house is my grandmother's. What preposition is missing here? Well done. Belongs to. That house belongs to my grandmother. Let's have a look at another one. I can't wait. Summer. I hate the cold. I can't wait. Summer. I hate the cold. So which preposition do we use with wait? Excellent. For. I can't wait for summer. I hate the cold. Let's try one more. I found it difficult to concentrate my homework. I just wanted to relax. So don't forget, concentrate means to focus, to pay attention. So which preposition do we use with concentrate? Well done. We use the preposition on. I found it difficult to concentrate on my homework. My mum is always worrying me. My mum is always worrying me. Which preposition do we need in the sentence? You've got it. About. My mum is always worrying about me. She's always preoccupied about me. She will arrive in London at 4 p.m. She will arrive in London at 4 p.m. Now don't forget, in this sentence, we are going to a place where we are going to stay for a period of time. So which preposition do we use? Excellent. We use in. She will arrive in London at 4 p.m. Thanks very much for watching. I hope that this video helps you to improve your English. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more of my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.